Raksha Bandhan is a festival of colors, sweets and rituals, but its true meaning is quieter. It lives in the silent promises between siblings, in the unspoken vow to stand by each other. This is not just a story of a thread tied on a wrist, but of a bond woven from sacrifice and love. Meet Rohan and his elder sister, Priya. Their journey began in a cramped house, where dreams were big but resources were few. The world saw their struggle, but inside, their bond was unbreakable. One Raksha Bandhan would become their turning point. True love isn't in grand gestures, but in small everyday acts. Sharing a meal, a word of encouragement, a quiet sacrifice. For Rohan and Priya, love meant giving up for each other, never keeping score. Their dreams were intertwined. One success was the other's victory. As we celebrate this festival, let's look beyond rituals. The real bond is about siblings protecting each other's hopes, nurturing dreams, and healing failures together. It's a relationship that gives everything, asking nothing in return. This is the story of such a relationship. A story that reminds us, sometimes, the greatest strength is right beside us, tied by an invisible, unbreakable thread. We often overlook the quiet power of these bonds. Let's remember, Raksha Bandhan is not just about protection, it's about shared strength. It's about the love that builds lives, quietly and steadfastly. And that's where our story begins. Rohan and Priya's world was a tiny apartment, but their dreams soared far beyond its walls. Rohan, the aspiring architect, sketched skyscrapers on scraps of paper. Priya, 5 years older, became his anchor after their parents passed away. She worked at a garment factory, setting aside her own dreams to support his. Their bond was forged in shared silence and split cups of tea. Priya never complained, always encouraging Rohan's ambitions. She saved every rupee for his books, his future. Their home was a sanctuary of support, built on love and sacrifice. Priya was more than a sister. She was his guardian and biggest fan. Their relationship proved you don't need much to build a strong foundation, just unwavering love. As Rohan finished school, college fees loomed like an impossible mountain. He considered giving up his dream to work, but Priya stopped him. "Your dream is our hope. We don't give up on hope." Quietly, Priya sold her last piece of jewelry, her mother's earrings, to help pay the fees. She took on double shifts, ate less, and mended old clothes so Rohan could have what he needed. Her sacrifices were silent, woven into daily life. Rohan saw her strength, not realizing it was a choice she made for him every day. Priya's world shrank to a single purpose: seeing her brother succeed. She built a bridge to his dreams, using her own life as the foundation. She never made him feel guilty, never mentioned what she gave up. Her love was a gift, given freely and unconditionally. She believed in his potential, even when he doubted himself. Her silent sacrifices were the unseen pillars of his world. That is the power of a sister's love. On the day of Rohan's entrance exam, Priya made him a special breakfast and handed him a single worn rupee coin. "For when you need extra strength, remember, I am with you," she said. That coin was more than money. It was a symbol of her faith and sacrifice. During the exam, Rohan touched the coin whenever doubt crept in. He wasn't just writing for himself, but for both of them. The coin became his source of power, a reminder of why he had to succeed. It wasn't about fame, but about honoring her belief in him. He poured all his energy and gratitude into the exam. When he returned home, he showed Priya the coin. She smiled, knowing they had faced the mountain together. That single rupee was worth more than 1,000 words. Their journey was about more than dreams. It was about shared strength. And that day, they climbed together. Waiting for results, Rohan felt the weight of Priya's sacrifices. He worried, what if he failed? Was her hard work for nothing? The pressure was immense, but Priya's belief never wavered. She supported him in small, steady ways. His favorite food, silent company, gentle encouragement. "You see a building, Rohan," she said. "I see the boy who dreamed it. The dream is already real." Her words became his lifeline. He realized her love wasn't conditional on his success. The greatest gift she gave was her unconditional belief. That freed him from the fear of failure. Whether he passed or failed, her love would remain. That was a foundation stronger than any building, and it gave him the courage to hope again. The day of the results felt endless. Rohan and Priya walked to the internet cafe, hearts pounding. Priya took the day off work to be by his side. In the crowded cafe, Rohan's hands shook as he searched for his name. Priya stood behind him, calm and steady. And then, there it was, Rohan Sharma. Selected. For a moment, time stopped. Priya's smile was pure joy, a reward for years of sacrifice. In that noisy cafe, they shared a silent celebration. The world seemed brighter as they walked home. Rohan saw his sister not just as a supporter, but as the architect of his hope. His name was on the list, but the victory belonged to both. A new day was dawning. Years passed. Rohan became a renowned architect, but he never forgot the weight of that single rupee. On Raksha Bandhan 2025, Priya arrived at his penthouse, no longer a tired factory worker, but a successful boutique owner. Rohan had helped her start her business, insisting it was her turn to build something beautiful. As Priya prepared to tie the rakhi, Rohan stopped her. With tears in his eyes, he tied it on her wrist instead. "You protected my dreams. You were my guardian. This promise of protection is yours to receive," he said. He handed her keys to a new design studio, Priya's wing, the foundation of everything. "This isn't a gift, it's recognition. You were the architect of my life." This Raksha Bandhan was different. It wasn't about a brother's promise, but about acknowledging the protection he'd always received. The thread was now a circle of mutual support. Their story had been rewritten. The bond was stronger than ever. Rohan and Priya's story is a mirror for us all. We each have someone who believes in us, who makes silent sacrifices. Their love is the foundation for our dreams. This Raksha Bandhan, look beyond rituals. Think of the unspoken vows you share with your siblings. Don't wait for a grand moment. Show your gratitude now. Call, write, hug, or simply say thank you. The real bond is woven daily, in small acts of love and support. Cherish and nurture it. Our relationships define us more than our accomplishments. Celebrate the architects of your life, the ones who protected your hopes. Let this festival remind you to recognize the protection you've received. That is the true spirit of Raksha Bandhan, a love that builds, endures, and sets us free.